All right, Gabriel, I'm just going to record a video real quick, see if I can help you with this. I'm not sure why you changed your the Scene Explorer to be horizontal. That takes up a lot of space. I'm not sure why you did that. So I don't have a problem. I bring your file and I don't have a problem. Now there is a button in here, this one right here, display missing plugin objects only, where you can click on this and this would hide everything. Okay. But you've switched this from being vertical to horizontal. So you've gone up here to your layout and you switched this to horizontal, and you're not pulling across to give me enough information in here, because you have to pull this way across before I can get to all the icons on this. I don't know why you switched it to horizontal, because it's like, well, this takes up a ton of space, So to me, this is not an efficient way to do things. I leave it at vertical. But the other thing is, anytime you're having a problem with the interfaces, did you go and reset the interface up here? Workspaces, reset to default work state. Okay, if you set this back to default, which is the way the default to Macs is set up, instead of where you've customized it, then it'll switch this back to a vertical format instead of that horizontal format that you switched it to. I'm not sure why you switched it to, and I'm not saying you can't switch it to, horizontal. But to me, I never do horizontal, because it means to get to all of the controls, I have to pull this way out to here, and this is eating up so much more real estate that I just don't ever do that. Okay. I leave it at vertical, that way I don't need all of this real estate. Okay. Majority of my icons are down the side here. Okay. So this is a button where a lot of times what happens is when you switch different renderers, or you are upgrading from, Max 2023 to 2025, and you're trying to go back, there could be things there, plugins that are missing on your stack. So on your modifier stack, you could have a plugin that's missing or whatever. And so you get a render error message. And if you have a complex scene, it's kind of hard to figure that out. And so what this does is it will only display objects over here that have a missing plugin for them. So then you can figure out which one it is. So since we don't have any missing plugins on anything, then it's not showing us a list. Now, is that what you're doing? I don't know, because you've done it. You've got this horizontal layout, and I don't get to see all of your icons. So here I would be able to see, oh, you've got this on when you turn that off. So, the whole thing that what you're doing is you're going into a field that's about problem solving. I mean, so the first thing I would have done was go in here and, turn these on and off and see what I can see and I can't see. Okay. But I'm assuming, and I don't know, that maybe you have this turned on and it's hiding everything, which would be, if it's on a vertical, would be this one down here. But, nothing wrong with your scene, other than, you don't have any of your stuff on layers, and you don't name your stuff. This would be a nightmare if you were handling this over to somebody else, in your team, because anytime we work in this industry, we're working together as teams. And so this would be a nightmare if you gave this to somebody by trying to figure out what you were doing. Anyway, you need to try to organize your stuff. Also, I noticed you were shooting this straight on. Don't shoot it straight on. Be sure you shoot it three-dimensionally. I don't know why we've got this purple on the background back here, but we sure don't want that. Okay. Hopefully that helps you some. All right. Thank you.